My only question, just would you support the resolution condemning anti-Semitism and other forms of bigotry? Congresswoman, would you support the resolution condemning anti-Semitism? Congresswoman, would you support the resolution condemning all forms of bigotry?
Her silence is deafening. Now we have tonight 11 pro-Israel groups. They are now calling for Omar to be removed from the prestigious Foreign Affairs Committee, but as per usual, there's absolutely no rush to condemn anti-Semitism on the left. Instead of taking punitive action, Speaker Pelosi is making excuses for the Congresswoman. Now, Pelosi in particular, she's obviously afraid of taking this stand. Why? Because Congresswoman Ocasio Cortez is publicly supporting Omar. She's tweeted out, quote, "If we called resolutions on sexist statements, a good chunk of Congress, well, would be gone. To jump to the nuclear option every time leaves no room for corrective action." So I ask everyone that we practice calling in before calling out. So that means, without a doubt, House Speaker Pelosi is terrified of, yes, being overthrown by even more radicals within her own party. So tonight it's pretty safe to say that the real Speaker of the House for the Democrats is Ocasio Cortez, not Nancy Pelosi. She's calling the shots. And sadly, this kind of apathy about racism, bigotry inside the Democratic Party, it's nothing new. Hannity history lesson. Remember the Democratic governor of Virginia, the Democratic attorney general, recently embroiled in a blackface scandal. Over the weekend, a Democratic legislator from Maryland forced to apologize over casually using the N-word repeatedly. Then, of course, there is the infamous Linda Sarsour, one of the biggest anti-Semites in the country. Now, Sarsour frequently advocates for Sharia law. She once applauded the genital mutilation of Ayaan Hirsi Ali. She recently blamed the, quote, Jewish media over negative press. And Sarsour is beloved by so many on the left. In fact, she even shared a stage with many prominent Democrats, including recently, presidential contenders Bernie Sanders and Kirsten Gillibrand. And earlier, Sarsour wouldn't even say whether Israel and the Jewish people who live there have a right to even exist.